All right, hello you guys. We are talking about making our designs reversed today in preparation for our Linocut prints. So when you are making a Linocut print, you are going to have to kind of think backwards with the way that you are making your design. The best way to understand this is using something that you know for sure it's the right way or you know for sure it's the wrong way, and that's going to be words. When we make a Linocut design, especially one with words, we need to make sure everything is backwards or it's not going to print correctly. So to understand this better, we are going to look at it with a written sticky note with my design, with my name on it, and a mirror. So let's go use our mirror. All right, here I am in front of a physical mirror on the wall. And what we're going to do now is we're going to look at a couple of design examples and see how they appear with the reflected mirror. So first things first, I've got a version of my name that's written correctly. This is my last name. I wrote it just the normal way I would write anything on the paper. Right now, that is appearing to read correctly. But if I flip it around and look at it in the mirror, it's backwards now. So that means that if you have words in your design and you're working on your block, it's facing you just like our sticky note is right now. When you flip it around and use it as a stamp for your prints, it will print backwards and your letters won't make sense. They will be backwards words. So how do we fix this problem? We need to fix it by taking our name and doing a backwards design. And this is for whatever letters you do, whatever you end up always with your Linocut, it always needs to be a backwards design. So that way, it may be backwards now, but when I flip it and print it, so if this was my stamp and the mirror was my paper, it's going to print the right way. It's going to say the right thing. Okay, so it should appear backwards while you're working on it, and then it will print the correct way in your prints. Okay, let's talk more about how we can do this on our Linocut blocks. All right, we've learned from our mirror example with our two different versions of our names. Remember, when it is facing you, it is going to appear backwards, okay? So that when you turn it around, it will print the correct way. So when it's looking at me, it's backwards. When I turn it around away from me, it reads correctly. We are going to make a design for our Linocut on our pink Speedy Carve here. So here's a tool that you're going to use to make your backwards design easier. Okay, we are going to use a piece of tracing paper that's the same size as our pink Speedy Carve block. With this tracing paper, remember, your design is going to look backwards to you when it's facing you. When you turn it around, it will look correct. So here's an example of that. I've done a version of my name. Right now, this is the side that I drew it on, so it's appearing backwards when I'm facing you. Our tracing paper is a little bit transparent though, so since I traced it in my Sharpie, I can go back. Now it's reading correctly, and if I print it right, it's going to print correctly. Okay, so that is what you are doing with your tracing paper. Let's start making our designs and get our tracing paper, and good luck. Have a good time.